sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And I've already shuffled the cards before I started the video just to save time for you. And we're going to pull two spreads, one from one deck and one from another deck. And the first spread is going to be the person you're dealing with, what they're doing in regards to this connection, and then their feelings. Alrighty. The underlying energy on their deck is the Five of Pentacles upright. So they're currently in the energy of feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. Okay. This is their energy right now is the Four of Swords reversed, the Moon card, and the Five of Swords upright. So they're pretty much in the energy of almost like self-deceptive mode. They're not letting you know this. They're keeping this to themselves. They probably ain't letting nobody know this in the whole world. But when this card comes out in reverse for a reading on a spread about a connection, to me it's always the energy of keeping yourself busy to keep from thinking about a person. You know what I mean? Not wanting to sit around and think about it. Intentionally staying busy, even if it's with stupid stuff, just so you don't have to think about what went down between you and them. And they're even trying to deceive themselves about whether or not they think about you. Not just you, but this is also like self-deceptive energy. And with the Moon card, it's like they don't even want to see the truth from their own self. Okay, so what are they up to in regards to this connection? The Two of Cups upright, the Three of Cups upright, and the Two of Wands reversed. So as far as the actions they're taking, it's like they've already made their mind up within themselves that they're going to go towards new connections. And probably they're hanging out with friends, partying. If they don't party, they're just being around family and friends. You know, that kind of energy. Platonic connections that are even give and take in their life. You know, we always have those very few connections, if you're blessed, that you can go to that doesn't have to be romantic or love connections. Okay. And they're in the midst of going around other people so they can keep them from thinking about this connection. But it could be just family and friends type energy. Because with the Two of Cups being there, I would say they're going after new connections. But I don't feel that because the Three of Cups is in the dead center of their spread. So I feel like they may be spending time with family and friends to keep their mind off of you, basically. Their feelings is the Sun card reversed, the Ten of Cups reversed, and the Six of Swords upright. So they're going through the actions of moving forward, moving away from this. They feel like this was rocky, dramatic. You know what I mean? They're pretty hopeless about this turning into anything, and they feel like this does not have the footing to go anywhere, this Ten of Cups being reversed. And they are intentionally trying to go through the motions of moving forward, but just don't forget that the underlying energy is they feel abandoned by you. Even if they're the one who ghosted you or left you behind, they still feel abandoned by you. That could go back to even when they were a kid or something. They could have abandonment issues that come up from something that had nothing to do with you. So they are going through the physical motions of moving forward, but they got a lot going on underneath, deep down, even as far as in their subconscious, as far as avoiding. Instead of trying to heal from this, that's the only thing they're doing that kind of seems like they need to be doing differently based on the cards, is like they don't want to heal or look at anything on the inside of them. So they're just avoiding. They're doing more of the avoidance tactic than the actual moving through the pain and dealing with the situation. Since them two came out all of a sudden, I'm going to take them. So for your spread, it's going to be the energy that manifests if and when you and this person decide to interact. Also, your feelings and your actions as far as this connection goes. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get 9 cards. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I think we're going to get like a couple cards on advice too. Just in general. It doesn't have to be advice about the connection. I'm going to get one more deck. I didn't plan on doing that, but it's always good to have a general advice. So we'll use this Everyday Witch Tarot to do that. So the energy that manifests when you and this person interact is the Ace of Cups upright, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles upright, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Cups upright. So I got to get a clarification about this Ace of Cups. When you and if and when you and this person decide to interact, what's going to go down? I need to clarify the Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords reversed, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. The Judgment card is underneath the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the underlying energy is that there's a King of Pentacles reversed here and a Queen of Pentacles upright. So it doesn't matter if you're the man or the woman. So please don't automatically assume that this is the woman person and this is the man. This is just energy from both people, okay? Either way, doesn't matter. But the masculine energy is here and the feminine is here. The masculine is reversed. So that's the action part, the grounded part. I feel like the nurturing is there between you and this person if you do interact. But you see, these two are a perfect pair, but one side of the energy is out of whack. One side of the energy is reversed. There needs to be a lot of internal work done to the masculine of this situation. But this is like the perfect husband and wife pair. So there's a lot of potential for these two people to come together if they interact with these two cards showing up here. And if you got a lot out on the table, whoever's in their head, caught up in their head, would be coming out of that energy if you and this person would sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk. But one problem about you and this person interacting, you love each other, you have a lot of love for each other, but you're hard-headed and they are too. So y'all stand y'all's ground into whatever your beliefs are about this connection, whatever it is you feel about how it should be, or whatever. It's like standing your ground is all I can feel like this is saying. Even though y'all have a lot of love for each other, y'all want it y'all's way. And I feel like these two could come together. They have the potential to come together, but the masculine part of this connection is ungrounded at this time and not very stable. Even if they're stable money-wise, they're not very stable emotionally, is what I'm trying to say. All right? How do you feel about this person? Seven of Swords, Six of Cups reversed, Four of Cups. So you're really feeling dissatisfied at this time with this connection. You got a little bit of bitterness you're holding on to for something that you perceived they did or said in the past, maybe. And with the Seven of Swords being there, either you have ghosted them or they have ghosted you. That's that energy. Or there's some kind of deception that's been between you and them. Or you feel there is, because this is the feelings. This isn't really the actions on your part. So your feelings being the Seven of Swords, this could be not willing to talk with this person at this time, just totally blocking them off from communication and ghosting them, suddenly leaving the situation. Or you could feel like they have been deceptive and manipulative with you in the past. And you're very dissatisfied, like I said, with the Four of Cups being there. With your actions being the Fool card upright, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Wands upright, I feel like maybe you've been working on your healing and you're curious about going towards new beginnings. Not with this person, because the person that's from your past, I feel like that's where this energy is coming from. It's like you feel like you've learned from the past mistakes with this Page of Pentacles reversed. And you're starting to get curious about going towards new directions, even if it's not new connections, just new directions in general. Whether it's starting a new job, going to new places out to eat, going to new grocery stores, traveling to new places, just whatever a curious Page of Wands would start out on a fool's journey and do, you're starting to get curious and get that energy of the Fool to start a new journey in life in different areas. It'll be different for everybody. And you feel like that you don't want to repeat the past and learn those lessons from the past. You've already learned those lessons and you want to go out and find new lessons to learn, basically. All right, so we're going to get a couple cards for just general advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And it doesn't have to be about the connection, just whatever wants to come out. We'll get 3 advice cards. And we'll just see what wants to come out for Aries if it pops out. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. That one was funky. Alright. One more. So you got the Justice card, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles for general advice. So learn to love being with yourself right now. Put some effort and time into your finances so you can be really independent as far as your finances goes, because that'll boost your confidence in general. And then with this hangman underneath the bottom and this three of swords coming out, I feel like this is saying whatever heartbreak you've dealt with, whether it's with this person or anybody in general, anything that you have perceived with the hangman as negative, I feel like it would be good to write it down with this journal showing up on this card and assign it a positive meaning, even if you have to make one up to start with. Or at the very least, hold a space for it to become a positive meaning at some time in the near future, and then you'll pull the timelines in for that to happen. There will be something positive that comes out of it if you allow it. Okay? I feel like that's saying that. And everything is always about balance with the Justice card. Whoever you're friends with, whoever you interchange energy with, time, effort, money, love, just energy in general, make sure it's balanced and even give and take, because you should love yourself enough to only be willing to take energy that's just as good as you. If you give 100%, then that person needs to give 100%. Time, effort, love, whatever it is. Money. Okay, Aries, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.